Hello dear students, in your screen you have given two type of cell, plant cell and animal cell. And you now in which two type of cell, who one is plant cell and who one is animal cell. So in your left side you have given plant cell and in your right side you have given animal cell, and in which we discuss about the presence of animal and absence of different organelles in case of plant cell and in case of animal cell. So let us discuss about the difference between plant cell and animal cell. If we discuss about the first point is cell wall. In case of plant cell, cell wall is present, but in case of animal cell, cell wall is absent. The present and well defined cell wall present in case of plant cell, but in case of animal cell, the cell wall is absent. The function performed by the plant cell wall in case of plant cell to give a rigidity to the plant. Rigidity provided by the cell wall, ठीक है, टू आर प्लांट सेल. बट इन केस ऑफ एनिमल सेल, एनिमल आर नॉट नीड टू बी एनी रिजिडिटी, सो इन केस ऑफ एनिमल सेल दिस इज absent. Chloroplast present in case of plant cell because they are capability to make their own food, but in a case of animal cell, animal are not able to make their own food, so in case of animal cell, chloroplast absent. Now vacuoles, the size of vacuole is very large in case of plant cell, but if we discuss about the size of vacuole in case of animal cell, they are very small and numerous, means large number of vacuoles present in case of animal, and the size of vacuole in case of animals are very small, and the size of vacuole in case of plant cell is very large because plants are able to make their own food. So the vacuole function to be storage of food, the most storage of food is present in case of plant cell. So that's why the vacuole size in case of plant cell is longer than the vacuole size in case of animal cell. Okay, so they are be different from each other on the base of this different cell organelles. First one cell wall, second one chloroplast, and third one is vacuole. After this we discuss about the next concept, the classification of cells. Cells are be classified into two main types on the base of either the nuclear membrane is present or nuclear membrane is not present. First one is your prokaryotic cell and second one is your eukaryotic cells. These prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells both are different from each other on different aspects. On the base of their name, the pro and karyotic means. First of all, we discuss about the mean of pro. Pro means primitive and the karyon means nucleus, and in which case nucleus is present, in primitive nucleus is present, means the nucleus is not true. So this cell is known as prokaryotic cell, in which case false nucleus is be present, who one is not be membrane bounded, and in this case the genetic material nucleoids present which have to be transfer character from one generation to another generation. So nucleus strand contain the strand of DNA, RNA, and carries the genetic information from one generation to another generation. So this prokaryotic cell is play a very important function, and they are not membrane bounded organelles present. In this case no membrane bounded organelle is present in case of prokaryotic cell. Now we discuss about the eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic means true, in which case U means true, karyon means nucleus, in which case true nucleus present, so those come under the eukaryotic cell. Well defined nucleus present in case of eukaryotic cell, and all the organelles are well defined or membrane bounded also. So this is the characteristics of eukaryotic cell. Now we discuss about the example of eukaryotic cell and the example of prokaryotic cell. First of all, we discuss about the example of eukaryotic cell. Plant cell and animal cell both are the example of eukaryotic cell because they contain membrane bounded cell organelles. But if we discuss about the prokaryotic cell, what is the example of prokaryotic cell? Bacterial cell is the example of prokaryotic cell. Thank you so much.